Daily vlog number 39. Today is just going to be a bunch of random thoughts. Upon getting our dog, I swore I wasn't going to be one of those guys. I swore I wouldn't gush or coo or do any of those things I've seen other pet owners do that were pretty embarrassing. But if you heard the way that I talk to my dog when we're alone, it's pretty bad. I hesitate to share my political views on any social media platforms, not because I don't have any strong opinions, but because I have rarely found people who are willing to engage in polite and civil conversation. What I've run into more often than not are people who are trying to A, tell me why I'm wrong, B, insult me, or C, talk to me like a child in need of correction. The discussions tend to devolve quickly into trying to win an argument, rather than trying to understand each other's point of view, and I just don't have any interest in that. Besides, as a pastor, I make my living talking about one of the 2 taboos you're not supposed to discuss in polite company. My wife and I have many nicknames for our dog, which she answers to as much as she does to her own name. Some of those include House Pooper, Stinkfoot, and Butter Eater. I mentioned in a previous vlog about the 5-year-old star of a Disney Channel show who was receiving death threats. I found out why. Apparently her show, whose name I can't recall, introduced a lesbian couple into the cast. Well, that explains everything. What better way of voicing your disapproval over the choices of some executives and espousing the family values you desperately want to have reflected on your children's television shows than by threatening a 5-year-old girl? Some people are just complete heads. Even though I know it's extremely petty of me, when I was watching the opening ceremonies of the Olympics in Russia and that 5th ring did not open up to form the Olympic symbol, I kind of felt good about it. And I'll probably feel even better when we beat them at hockey. I have no idea how to play the piano, but every time I sit down in front of one, I try. Even though I haven't watched him in years, I watched Jay Leno's final episode of The Tonight Show, and it brought tears to my eyes. I guess it's along the same lines of those little Facebook movies that everybody's posting. I know they're supposed to be cool little things of showing you how long you've been on Facebook and all, but every time I see one, it makes me feel like somebody has died. You know, like they do in the Oscars when they show the little footage of the celebrities that they're saying goodbye to that year? Yeah, it feels the same way to me. Upon recent viewing of the 2 films, I realized that most of my teenage vocabulary came from the movies Summer School and Real Genius, which may help explain my unhealthy teenage obsession with Kirstie Alley and Val Kilmer. Oh, Val, what have you done to yourself? So what are some random thoughts that have popped into your head recently? Let me know in the comments below. This has been Daily Vlog number 39. 326 to go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Why you hit yourself? Why you hit yourself?